D.C. police are urgently trying to find the people responsible for selling tainted drugs that claimed the lives of 4 people. And all of those overdoses happened within a 24-hour period in the Ivy City and Trinidad neighborhoods of Northeast. As Derek Ward reports, police believe the victims ingested the same batch of narcotics, and some of the victims are experiencing homelessness.
Now, the overdoses happened here in Ivy City and just down the road in the Trinidad section of Northeast. 2 communities separated only by Mount Olivet Road. 2 communities on the rise and 2 communities where this problem persists. 4 people died and a total of 7 were treated for narcotic overdoses within a 24-hour period over the weekend. Police are not saying what the narcotic was, but an expert on treatment of addiction says it could be any one of several drugs, and the substance fentanyl, often found in these drugs, is a leading cause of overdose, and not only with opioid use.
Fentanyl is in marijuana. I mean, it is everywhere.
Michael Pickering is director for drug advocacy and outreach with RAP Incorporated, and he says there are more tools now for helping overdose victims. Naloxone is a nasal spray that can immediately reduce the symptoms of an overdose.
Everybody should have naloxone in their in their briefcase, in their purse, in their glove box.
City agencies like the Department of Behavioral Health provide it free to anyone, and police say some of the victims were experiencing homelessness, a particularly vulnerable population.
People experiencing homelessness are at high risk of everything. To not be glib about it, but we've been living for 2.5 years with COVID. They're at higher risk of COVID. They're at higher risk of HIV, HCV. They're at higher risk of trafficking.
And harder to reach with information and treatment.
That doesn't mean we shouldn't make the effort.
MPD is investigating, and the Department of Behavioral Health is also involved. And Pickering says that's a good thing because there's some even more dangerous substances moving down the I-95 corridor, just like fentanyl did. And this problem could only get worse. In Northeast D.C., Derek Ward, News 4.